नैष्टिकी What is the chapter? Brahma's Prayer, chapter 9. Thank you. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Tadava idam bhuvana mangala mangalaya.
Tadva idam bhuvana mangala mangalaya.
Anismano darshitam ta upasakanam.
Anesmano darshitam ta upashakanam.
Tasmai namo bhagavate anuvidhema tubhyam.
Tasmai namo bhagavate anuvidhe manutubhyam.
Anadito naraka bhagne asat prasanghe.
Anardato naraka bhagde asat prasanghe.
Mangala mangalaya.
Tadva idam bhuvana mangala mangalaya.
Manodarshitam ta upasakanam.
Anesmano darshitam ta upashakanam.
Tasmai namo bhagavate anuvidhema tubhyam. Anadito naraka bhagne asat prasanghe.
Anardato naraka bhagde asat prasanghe.
Mangala mangalaya.
Tadva idam mangala mangalaya.
Darshitam ta upasakanam.
Anesmano darshitam ta upashakanam.
Namo bhagavate anuvidhema tubhyam.
Tasmai namo bhagavate Yonadrata naraka bhagde prasanghe.
Yes.
Tadvaidam bhuvanam mangalaya. Tadvaidam bhuvanam mangalaya. Jnane darshitam ta upasakanam. Tasmai namo bhagavate anuvidhema. Tasmai namo bhagavate anuvidheyam tubhyam. Yo anadato narakabhagavate asat Yo anadato naraka bhagvi sat prasanghi. Tadva idam bhuvana mangalaya. Dhane ismanu darsitam ta upasakanam. Tasmai namo bhavate anuvidhema tubhyam. Yo anadato naraka bhagvi sat prasanghi.
Tadvaidam bhuvana mangala mangalaya.
Tadvaidam bhuvana mangala mangalaya.
Jnane smano darshitam ta upasakanam.
Dhane ismano darsitam ta upasakanam.
Tasmai namo bhagavate anuvidhema tubhyam.
Tasmai namo bhagavate anuvidhema tubhyam.
Yo anadito naraka bhagde asat prasanghe.
Yo anadato naraka bhagve asat prasanghe.
Tat. the Supreme Personality Godhead, Shri Krishna, Va, or Idam, this present form, Bhuvana Mangala, O you, who are all auspicious for all the universes, Mangalaya, for the sake of all prosperity, Dhyane, in meditation, Sma, as it were, Naha, to us, Darshitam, manifested, Te, your Upasakana, of the devotees, Tasmai, unto him, Namaha, my respectful obeisances, Bhagavate, unto the personality of God, Anvidhema, I perform, Tubhyam, unto you, Yaha, which, Anaditaha, is neglected, Narakabhatne, a person destined for hell, Asat Prasangai, I material topics. This present form or any transcendental form accented by the Supreme Personality Godhead, Shri Krishna is equally auspicious for all the universes. Since he has manifested the eternal personal form, upon whom your devotees meditate, and therefore often respectful obeisances unto you. Those who are destined to be dispatched to the path of hell neglect the personal form because of speculating on material topics. This present form or any transcendental form expanded by the Supreme Personality Godhead, Shri Krishna, is equally auspicious for all the universes. Since he has manifested his eternal personal form, upon whom the devotees meditate, I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Those who are destined to be dispatched at the path of hell neglect a personal form because of speculating on material topics. Hare Krishna Ratnamala.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Regarding the personal and impersonal features of the Supreme Absolute Truth, the personal forms exhibited by the Lord in his different plenary expansions are all for the benediction of the universes. The personal form of the Lord is also worshipped in meditation as Super Soul, Paramatma, but the impersonal Brahma Jyoti is not worshipped. Persons who are addicted to the impersonal feature of the Lord, whether in meditation or otherwise, are all pilgrims to hell because, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 12.5, impersonalists simply waste their time in mundane mental speculation because they are addicted more to false arguments than to reality. Therefore, the association of the impersonalist is condemned herewith by Brahma. All the plenary expansions of the personality of Godhead are equally potent, as confirmed in the Brahma Samhita 5.46. दीपाचिर एव हि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विवृत हेतु समान धर्म यस्तादृगेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि. The Lord expands himself as the flames of a fire expand one after another. Although the original flame or Sri Krishna is accepted as Govinda, the Supreme Person, all other expansions such as Rama, Narsimha and Varaha are as potent as the original Lord. All such expanded forms are transcendental. In the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is made clear that the Supreme Truth is eternally uncontaminated by material touch. There is no jugglery of words and activities in the transcendental kingdom of the Lord. All the Lord's forms are transcendental and such manifestations are ever and identical. The particular form of the Lord exhibited to a devotee is not mundane, even though the devotee may retain material desire, nor is it manifest under the influence of material energy, as is foolishly considered by the impersonalists. Impersonalists who consider the transcendental forms of the Lord to be products of the material world are surely destined for hell. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisheshaya Shunavadi Pashasate Shataharini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasri Gaurava Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Tadava idam bhavana mangala mangalaya Jnane smada darshitam ta upasakana Tasmai no namo bhagavate anuvidhematubhyam
तस्मै नमो भगवते अनुविधेयं
O anadito narakavagne asat prasangai. The present form or any transcendental form expanded as the Supreme Personality Godhead Sri Krishna is equally auspicious for all the universes. Since you have manifested the eternal personal form upon your devotees, meditate, and therefore offer respectful obeisances unto you. Those who are destined to dispatch to the path of hell neglect the personal form because of speculating on material topics. So this is another point coming down. Meditating on anything other than the transcendental form of the Lord. And because of material desires. Bhogaishwarya prasakta naham taya apahita chetasam vyavasayatmika buddhi samadho na vidhiyate. When there is attraction to any material form or material opulence, it is sign of foolishness. Because material forms are just made of blood, stool, urine. There should be no attraction. It doesn't make any sense. And because heart is not pure and because we are dragged by our foolish heart, we are in a difficult position. We continue to run after material forms. We continue to be attracted after material forms. And there is no satisfaction because the form is temporary, because it is a packet of stool and urine. Shankaracharya even said that whatever beauty a man or a woman can display is nothing but a packet of stool and urine. Even though it's visible, even though it's common sense, still, because there is a desire to enjoy the material world, the Maya makes an ass out of us. And some class of spiritualists, they go away from this world, being scared of the attractions of this world. They go to the forest and they sit down so that they don't see any beautiful material form and get attracted. Particularly cities, wherein there is so much display of beautiful material form. Like anywhere you go with hoardings or cinema, or everywhere you display material form, they get scared. They go away, trying to save themselves from the allurements of dimension. In terms of sight, in terms of sound, in terms of tasting, in terms of smelling, in terms of touching, things may agitate our mind, so they go away. Far, far away. But here, in our sampradaya, we have been told to stay in the midst of the city, where the most crowded place is. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Guru wanted temples to be there in the most crowded places. Aren't they playing with Maya, risk with Maya? Yes. But then how is it that the devotees can save themselves? Because anything you meditate other than the forbidden form of Krishna will take you down. Bhayam diteya anveshatasya ishadapatasya viparyaha smritihi. Moment we think of anything except Krishna, a fearful condition is awaiting us. So therefore, the question comes, what about these people who are scared of material form, and then the devotees who were staying in the midst of the city? Isn't there a danger for them? Yes, there is a danger for them. But then why do they stay? There is a reason. That's the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If somebody is trying to preach his mission, he gives a protection. So many verses also support that. Kaivalyam narakayate titashpura akash pushpayate durdam vindya kal sarpapotakatam strayate. Durdam says, very difficult to control. Yogis are doing severe austerities. They don't stay in cities. They go to Himalayas. Traditionally, if you want to practice spiritual life, go to Himalayas and hide somewhere there in the mountain. And in winter, enter the ice cold water. In summer, so all this take all the physical austerity. Somehow the mind forms sense of the challenge. It's not going to be easy. They take severe austerities. I'm talking about the genuine, not the ganja bhangi team, the jokers. They try. Some strong yogis to come out of the attraction of bodily comfort by these processes. But here in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, go to the most crowded places. Yare deko tare kaho Krishna upadesh, amara agya guru bhav taira ide. Go on my order. So when the order is given, protection is also given. How was it? It's easy to understand. See, police will only catch a criminal. Police doesn't catch a gentleman. A devotee is a gentleman who's trying to serve the Lord. Whatever he sees in the world, he wants to offer for the Lord's pleasure. Because there is the criminal mentality of a devotee, Maya does not touch him. Like Haridas Thakur was peacefully chanting. Even though the prostitute came to embrace him, he did not get agitated. He did not get agitated. Why? Because there is a reason. Reason is why he's not getting agitated. Haridas Thakur, because he is not a criminal. Everything he sees, he wants to offer to Krishna. So Maya has no business to harass him. Maya only harasses the criminal. Sometimes our mind is disturbed. Sometimes we see Maya harassing us. Because we are criminals. Stop being criminal, Maya will not touch you. It's like, so you go to the king, my dear king, your police is harassing you, what the king will say? Stop being a criminal. They are my agents. They only, so Maya is the agent of Krishna. Chaye vayasya bhavanani vivarti durga. Just following the will of the Lord. The moment we give up criminal mentality, Maya will not touch you. But how do you purify? That's the process of Krishna consciousness. Purify. Your heart is the heart of a criminal, and you have a desire to loot the Lord's property, to exploit the resources which do not belong to us. So Rama says, when you are a thief or a rogue, how do you assume that you will be happy? You cannot be happy. Disturbed. So the Maya makes an ass out of a person, that somebody is trying to cheat Krishna. Maya cheats him very nicely. Sri Radha Govinda Temple. And then he finds so much difficulties. Find you very disturbed. Yeah, you're a criminal. No, stop being a criminal. Why Maya will disturb you? Stop. Stop criminal mentality, criminal activity. No problem. Like Haridas Thakur. Don't be a criminal. Haridas Thakur is drinking the pleasure. You can also drink the pleasure. He's chanting, drink in the pleasure of Krishna consciousness. So what the Maya will do in front of him? In fact, he was first tested by prostitute, and many people do not know he was second time tested by Maya Devi herself. 3 days she came, same way, and he was not even touched by it. Because Maya will not touch him because he is a pure devotee. It's complete protection of the Lord. He has been recognized by the Lord. He has been accepted by the Lord. His service is so pleasing to the Lord. Maya cannot touch him. Sweet pleasure of the holy name. In fact, after 3 days, similar thing, she comes and the whole cave becomes yellow because of the golden hue. The Maya Devi personified came. And she said after 3 days, who are you? Even Lord Shiva cannot handle this, what I'm doing. Who are you? But she doesn't know. Who is this person? Surprised. The Lord Shiva gave me Rama Nama. Now give me Krishna Nama. Give me Diksha. So he gave Diksha to Maya Devi. So he's so powerful. A pure devotee, not us. We are all dogs in the hand of Maya. Been kicked and pushed and beaten by Maya. Not that. A pure devotee like Haridas Thakur could even give Diksha to Maya. Forget about being touched by Maya. So if you can meditate on the pastime of Haridas Thakur, then you can also get the same mercy. It's like when you meditate on the pastime of Prahlad Maharaj, every day, what is the prayer? Tabakara Kamala Vare Nakala Bhuta Shringam Dalita. Why? What are you doing? Just meditating on a mercy that Krishna gave to Prahlad Maharaj. Similarly, you get the same mercy, you also get the protection. The same way when you meditate how Krishna was protecting Haridas Thakur, so you also get the same protection. You meditate how Krishna was so kind, he protected him, and Maya could not even touch him. Rather, Maya fell at his feet and begged blessing and begged to chant the holy name. And something very interesting she makes, I've told before, remember that. What is that? She says that if there is something in this world, somebody in this world, who at this moment, when Lord Chaitanya's mission is going on, does not take benefit and become serious and go back to Godhead, he cannot be delivered for billions of births. She said that statement. Just like discount sale. Now you don't take advantage of discount sale, then you have to pay the real cost. It is very expensive. So this is a super discount sale. But sometimes a devotee struggle to follow rules and regulations. Prabhupada should tell them, you're getting it so cheap, and on that also you want to make a shortcut. Krishna consciousness is not easy to get. But because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, Namo Mahavadinyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratushe Namaha. Because of the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the process has become very easy. It's a super discount sale. So you take advantage. You don't want to take advantage and wait for millions of dollars. You will not be able to. It's not easy to go back to Krishna's way. It has become easy by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. It is he, it is his. And if he wants to distribute, suppose you want to distribute something which you own, who can stop you? Suppose the mobile you have, you want to give for 50 rupees. You can give, nobody can stop you. Suppose you want to distribute Krishna consciousness, you can easily do. Nobody can stop you. Okay? So in the same way, Krishna consciousness is very sweet, very pleasant, and it's a privilege of a living entity. And if we can meditate on Krishna consciousness and advance spiritually, really we make our life fortunate. Now, it is talking about people, even though they may know some Shastra, they made their life very, very unfortunate. Those are destined to dispatch to the path of hell, neglect your personal form. So we neglect to see the beautiful form of the Lord, and we keep seeing beautiful forms in the world. And they start enchanting us, attracting us, oh, so beautiful. Really like a rose, it is really like a wonder, it is, yeah, keep seeing. And your parcel is getting ready to go to hell. Yeah? You will be packed very soon. But this is a dispatch, same word you dispatch. So you will be packed in a box and dispatched to hell to go. Yeah? If you do all this nonsense. You are not supposed to do this. You are supposed to meditate on the beautiful form of the Lord. But instead of that, you are wasting your time meditating on the material forms in this world. Yeah, parcel is ready. Address hell and you'll be packed off. Go, get lost. Okay. So we should not be foolish. Why? This is a bhogi who is attracting all the material forms, running around. But then comes a jnani who can be in a similar parcel. He is also going there only. Because he does not accept the Lord as a spiritual form. Such foolish personality. They say nirakara. He doesn't understand. Therefore, Shastra should not be read without the help of a guru. You will get confused. It is actually written in such a way, if the devotee is not guiding you, will misunderstand. Because Krishna wants the devotees more important than him. Therefore, even in the Shastras, there will be some traps. If you're not a devotee, not teaching you, you will misunderstand. These are all kept like hooks to trap the people. You have to hold the hand of a devotee and walk towards Krishna's lotus, not otherwise. So it is written in such a way that if you do not come with the help of a devotee, you misunderstand. Therefore, the words nirakara. You read the word, yeah, correct, no? Shastra says God is not having nirakara. The Baba, why it is given nirakara? So that the God doesn't have material form. The God has a spiritual form. Because it is also said in the same breath, Shama Sundara. It's a Nirguna. Nirguna, both the 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita has this contradiction. He has no material qualities, but he is a controller of all the qualities, but he has only spiritual qualities. Nirguna means it doesn't have any material qualities, it's totally spiritual. Nirakara means his form is totally spiritual, it's not material akara. But because you do not know, because you don't have a guide, then you misunderstand these words. Neither you have thoroughly studied the literature, and neither you have a guidance of the guru. You will get confused. Vedesha dullabam. Very difficult just the academic study of the Vedas to understand the Lord. You will get confused. Adullabam bhakto, but very easy to understand who holds the hand of a devotee. Oh, that means that. It's like in a college, textbooks are not written by the teacher, somebody else writes it. But the teacher knows what the book means. He helps you not to misunderstand the instructions. So, if you want to go to hell, you can meditate on the material forms. Then you will do so very soon, you will do simple activities and go to hell. Or you can do the foolishness that I am God, you are God, everybody is God, God has no form. You can imagine anybody is God. It is difficult to meditate on God, therefore we have an opportunity. That's called Panchopasana, meditating on the Lord as Vishnu, or Ganesha, or Durga, Surya, Shiva. They're all kind of Panchopasana given by Shankaracharya. He says you can just imagine God as many one of them. No, God is not an imagination. The Devatas are existing. They do exist. They are not imagination. Their form is also not imagination, it does exist. Okay. So, but you should know where to put the clarity. See, in the metal world, we say the form is to be neglected because it is stool and urine. The Devata's form is much better. It has a smell of an aroma of a rose. So the devotee therefore has a, he cannot protect himself from Maya. He will slip. So when you see the spiritual form of the Lord, the devotee is actually totally satiated, totally satisfied. So the instruction Lord, the pastime is equally auspicious. All the beautiful form of the Lord, just like Brahma is seeing, taking darshan Narayana, he's saying these forms are so auspicious to the world. These forms are so much for the benefit of the world. Just by meditating on those forms, the heart can become totally purified and we become so blessed. In the metal world, if somebody gives you something, then it is difficult for another person. If somebody gives India the big fighter jets and Pakistan feels bad, and vice versa. But Krishna consciousness is auspicious for everybody. It's not the one person has it, it's bad for another person. No, it is all auspicious. It's not, we cannot say the word all auspicious is very rare. For all the universes, for everybody is auspicious. You become a great devotee by your association, by your instruction. So many people can become devotees. So becoming a great devotee is an auspicious thing. When Krishna bestows devotion to somebody, it is all auspicious. Okay? It is not at all. It is not a sentiment, it's not a bhava, just material. It is spiritual power and it's spiritual ecstasy revealed by the Lord's internal nature. So after manifesting this, okay, so Krishna manifests very beautiful form. Brahma is seeing a beautiful form of Narayana in front of him. Vishnu, Garbhodaksha Vishnu, is feeling so happy and blessed. Saying, I offer you respects, my Lord, and those are destined to be dispatched, packed and dispatched to path of hell. They neglect the beautiful personal form of the Lord. These are all the Mayavadi, the impersonalists, sense gratifiers. They don't sense gratify, meditate on some form like cat and dog of this world. And Mayavadi say, no, there is no happiness in this world. Its forms are all painful and Maya, there is no form of the Lord. No, Lord has eternal, beautiful spiritual form. Yama Shyama Sundara Achinta Guna Sarupa. Why the Shastra says Shyama Sundara? The Lord has an amazingly beautiful form. And that's what we did now. So many shlokas before, they were discussing the beautiful form of the Lord. There was a garland, there were even toes of the lotus feet, there were fingernails which are like diamonds, the hand, everything was described. Because the Lord has a beautiful form, meditate on the form, chant the holy name of the Lord, and go back to Krishna. Hare Krishna. Panchakalpada Rubhascha Kripa Sindhave Evacha Pitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnava Namo Namanat Kori Vaishnava Ki Jai Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.